target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Browns first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Trap 50, trap 50. Mustang 18. Mustang 19.
Sanders on third down. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Browns first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. On the give, it's Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
18, Rattler. 18, Dragon 60.
On third down, Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
On one, ready?
It's just set. Right in. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 31, here is second down and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
On one, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Gun. 18. Gun.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
On one, ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and a yard.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They go play action with Sanders. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and start your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
Here's Judgment. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Bengals have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second and 21.
From the gun, it's Sanders. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, they'll get some of the sag yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball is put right on the money for a big pickup. And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's caught inside. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
They'll run it here, and here's Judkins. And this one's blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. It's right here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Now Burrow on the bootleg. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. From the 22 now, here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Now a handoff running right. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Well, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. 17 yards on that play. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. A 1st catch there for Chase. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Here we go. 180. 180.
The tight end, Fant, in motion.
Stop.
Now a run on 1st down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. Then 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 27-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Shador. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Come on.
Now Shador on first down. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
That's good.
A big play after being backed up. A gain of 48.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cleveland.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The 16-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Back at the 20-yard
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready?
Now, Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
11 MT. Here we go. Shot.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Browns have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Hey, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
On 2, ready?
11, empty.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Escaping to his left. Now he'll run.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield.
On 1, ready?
All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
11. Nice one.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Connected with the tight end. That's that. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
You got to punt that. 4th and 2 and under. 4th and 2 and under.
On 1, ready?
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cadet. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Gives them a little bit of space out to the 3.
It's on 3-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready? Lightning 18. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw is Sanders. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the jump.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go now. Steady.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Sanders going to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Sanders. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Ready?
Again, it's Sanders. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Throwing again is Sanders. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, What are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, like, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one in the first half, first one in the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Gun. Cut. 11. Can. 11 mighty. Cut.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
19 right. Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Go. Ready.
On a run, and here comes Judkins. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready. Six.
Now, Shador. Now, here comes the screen to Sampson. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A huge play there on the screen pass. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
That's out wide to Judkins. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Travis. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
On 1, Rick.
11 Thomas.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
12, 12, 12. Let's get set. 180. Right up. Stop.
Here's Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. A gain of 17 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
That's good for our Bengals. First down. It's a gain
Here we go,
of
here we go.
17 yards.
Now, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
17. And McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10.
70, shit the wood. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They go play action now with Sanders. Pass caught. It's by Bond. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go. Liking 18. Kevin Pirate. Motion.
On play action, Shador. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
On second down, Sanders. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown, Cleveland. Able to get the touchdown, Greg, as they played man coverage and got burned.
Eye discipline, Mike. Every secondary coach and defensive coordinator around the league, they emphasize you have to keep your eyes on your responsibility, because when you don't and you peek or you try to do too much, it results in plays like that, and you just don't see guys at this level that open.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
He's just set. Behind. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Behind.
Now, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fan. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Here we go. 12. 12. Right. 11. 11. 11. Behind.
On first and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer.
Bengals 24.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break. 19 Charger, 19. Come on, come on. 79 Bronco, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On first down, it's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Go. Like it. Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're stopping his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. first down. Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Moves to second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The second down throw is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Over the middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Ready.
They run it once more with Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here comes third and 6.
Now third down and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On one, ready?
Get set.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
On one, ready?
It's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Gun.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
11 empty. Here we go. Stop. 80. It's hot. 11. 12. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT.
To throw is Burrow. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Here we go.
11
11.
at the 9-yard line.
11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
11. Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Burrow now. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
46. Bengals 30. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. There's that man again. Another catch. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland. They'll run it with Judkins, and he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Go.
They run straight ahead with Judkins, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
Inside run with Sampson. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Browns 53. Bengals 30.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Brown. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. No help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Come on, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, Judkins. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
He'll give it here to Judkins. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get up, 70's Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Sanders to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the zone read, get to Sampson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Shot alert! Hey! Bronco switch! Check! Smash!
Here's Judkins. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Open man, that is Bond. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.